Good afternoon, folks, and thank you for joining me in my kitchen this afternoon. My name is Seth Roberta, and this afternoon we're making homemade manicotti stuffed with meatball ricotta cheese and a stromboli. Now, as you can see, I fried up my homemade meatballs earlier. They're nice and round and plump, and I put them in a little bit of oil and fried them for about 5 minutes. Okay, I prefer to use polio. It's real ricotta, and I usually just put it in a mixing bowl, and I add and cut up my sausage on a spoon. Okay, and we put our ricotta in the bowl, and we just scoop it in and place it in the middle of the bowl. And it's really creamy, and I really enjoy this brand because it just works so well. It spreads evenly and it stuffs the manicotti just the way I like it. Okay, whoopsie daisy. Sorry. Okay, now folks, we're going to add some gourmet basil, which I buy up at the local Publix. And I usually just squirt a nice little circle of basil, about 2 tablespoons full, and then some fresh garlic paste. Okay. Ooh, it poofed. And then I take some garlic salt, some onion powder, and some oregano, and some salt and pepper. And I add that to my ingredients. And I usually just sprinkle, just enough on top to make it taste a little salty. Garlic salt. That was onion. A little bit of garlic salt. Okay. Some oregano. And we'll save that later to make it a little pretty. Okay. Now, I also add some creamy basil tomatoes into it. It makes it a little bit more creamy. Okay. Then, now we've cut up our fresh meatballs. Now, I add the meatballs last week, if you remember, we made sausage ricotta. This time we're making meatball ricotta. So we're going to take our kiwi knife that I bought up at the local Asian store for $3.99. And we're just going to cut up our meatballs, just nice little pieces. Oh, I always taste one just to, Okay, cut. Okay, so folks, welcome back after the commercial break. So now we added our meatballs to our ricotta, and we've added our Alfredo, and now we're going to just add some Parmesan cheese, and I like to just give it about a half a cupful. Okay, and then some fresh mozzarella. Now we'll put this on top as well, but I still add a cup to a cup and a half in my ricotta. And you see we have the fresh mozzarella we'll cook up later because we're going to make a stromboli too. And I just love strombolis. Cut! From the commercial break. This is the Barilla manicotti that I prefer to use. And we're going to boil up about 21 of them or so, because I'm going to bring some to the ladies for work tomorrow. And we'll boil them for about 7 minutes here. And let me get things cleaned up again. I need powder. Goodness. Ready? And action. Welcome back, folks. Appreciate you joining me in my kitchen again today. My name's Seth Roberta, and today, along with our homemade manicotti for appetizers, we're going to make a stromboli. Now I've bought some fresh some fresh dough here. And if you notice, my accent changes when the things I cook, so pardon me. I get confused. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be Roberto or Roberto or Bobby. Right now I am Roberto. I'm here to cook you some stromboli. So now I will take the stromboli dough and I flatten it nice and flat like this. Now don't forget, the key to a stromboli is that you let the dough sit for about 10 minutes before you put it in the oven and let it rise. Let it rise. Stromboli today. See, now I'm back to go being me. Cut. How you doing, big girl? So we're just putting our rigatto on a stromboli. It's kind of like a calzone, but I roll it. Okay. We've completed that.
Then he was held on the play by his former teammate,
Is that pepperoni?
This is pepperoni. It's been cut up already. We're going to stuff our calzone with some pepperoni and some meatballs. So now the calzone's just about ready to get put in the oven. We're going to brush a little bit of oil up front. Oh, look how pretty. It looks like a smiley face. So we just pinch the corners enough so that the rigatto and the juices don't leak out and bakes very nicely. I would say about 30 minutes. Cut.
Don't forget, we're taking my parents out on the boat this Sunday.
This Sunday?
Good.
So, hi folks and welcome back to Bobby's Kitchen. So now we're stuffing our manigot. I just love stuffing my manigot with our rigatto meatball and cheese filling. And it's really simple. You just take a nice sized spoon and you take your time. You open up the manigot like this, see? Just a nice teaspoon, put it in, just push it. It'll gradually, and it's all about gravity. Gravity will pull it down. See? And we just continue to just stuff our manigotti nice and then. Once you get one half done, you just simply flip it over. I love flipping it over. And then you just stuff the other half. You just take your time and half scoops and just push down your spoon in the manigot until you feel it all fold up with that juicy cream. And then you just put it in your tray lined with olive oil. I like to space them a little bit so they don't stick. And you just take your time and enjoy it. Thank you, folks. Cut.
Really?
Okay, ready? Hi and welcome back to Bobby's Kitchen. As you see, we've stuffed our manigot. And now we're going to do our sauce and our mozzarella. So I usually just use a little bit of broccoli. And I use both a white, creamy basil alfredo along with a tomato basil. And I don't overdo the sauce because you don't want to take away from the taste of the cheese. So I just put a line of sauce on each manigot. This is cream basil. Okay, ready and action. Hi folks and welcome back to Bobby's Kitchen. So here's our manigot all done. We're going to bake it at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. And we're going to cook it up about halftime. So join us at halftime. Go Bucks!